What is good, guys? Today we're going to be looking at another scenario where civilization starts over and you're like, Kitty, don't bite that, please don't. But yeah, so today I actually do know what I'm going to do today. And if you can't tell, my voice is louder. I was tired when I recorded that first episode. But I'm on summer, if you can't already tell. So, yeah. But let's get started. So, first off, we're gonna have the red team do a bit of a funny. The red team is gonna cut off the purple team from gaining any more land. And if you watched the previous episode, which I definitely recommend you go watch, these guys had a bit of tensions about over conflicting things they wanted. So hang on, let me get this. So the red team, they wanted this land. They want that. And these guys want this land. Do you see what I mean? This area right here, conflicting interests. So yeah, tensions. And these guys might go to war soon. You never know, though. Okay, now let's go down here to Sicily, where Naples has been trying to expand down here. Now they've done a pretty good job at getting a bit of land. So they've been expanding a bit. They've just been doing Naples stuff. And yeah, whilst I get this outline, I'm just gonna talk about a certain something that happens. The purple team makes landfall in Sicily. Yes, that's what it is, Silas. And they start to expand a bit. So we got some even more tension. The purple team's just kind of making everyone mad because they can do that. So I'm assuming, you never know, but there could be a race for Sicily very soon. But then, so the purple team just making the two big guys really mad. They're making these guys really mad. And something could eventually happen. But we're gonna ignore that. And we're gonna go over here. Now, we're gonna go to the French region over here. So some people from this team decided to explore up here, but they got lost. So they decide to form their own country right around here, near Catalonia. That's not Catalonia, but it's close to it. And they're gonna form their own nation. We're gonna call them the Maroon Team, just for name's sake, because I can do that. Because I created this thing, and I can do what I want. But anyway, they're gonna put their capital right there. That's where they got lost at, so they're gonna find it right there. And these guys could possibly become rivals with these guys, but that's a topic for later. Now we're gonna see them explore and stuff. Go a bit north. You know what? They're just doing their own thing. They got no one by them, so they really got no worries of anyone attacking them. Or do they? Because in an accident, the purple team invades. They land let's say right here, and they were completely unaware of this, but the Maroon team sees this as an act of aggression. So we're having our first war in the series. Now we're gonna see the pink team initially do really good, since these guys really just formed right around now, and they are just really mad at the pink team, because the pink team doesn't even know that they're in enemy territory. So, and then when they finally find out, they're like, you know what, this is our land, we're not going to back down. So, yeah, this conflict over here is going to go on for a while, but we're going to eventually see the pink team break through over here, get a lot of land. Yeah. But then, something happens. the red team joins the war on the side of the maroon team. This is an unexpected move by the red team, because the purple team initially thought that they weren't going to invade. But nope, look at them over here, just invading your territory. What you gonna do about that? Well, they're gonna, well, not a lot. So yeah, the red team's gonna invade. Yeah, so the pink team, why do I keep on division? The purple team is gonna start sending their troops back to the quote-unquote homeland. So they're gonna fall back a bit. They're gonna fall back to maybe around like here. Yeah, this is good. And the pink team is in some hot water. So what are they gonna do? They are going to send naval assets to blockade the, I don't know how this would work, but they're gonna send naval assets to kind of isolate the maroon team from getting any help from the red team or any foreign people. This makes both of these guys mad. Now these two teams are both respectively mad. They're gonna be like, you know what? Let's get an ally into this war. They get the blue team into this war. So the blue team, the Navy is the worst. Their Navy is the worst in the world, but their army, it's rank number 2. So they're gonna make a spearhead to the purple team territory, and they're gonna start invading. So yeah, they're just gonna start causing chaos throughout, and we might as well just do a bit of that. So yeah, the purple team, they are respectively panicking right now because you got 3 countries attacking you all at once, and they're gonna be like, what do we do? Well, they surrender. So let's take a look at this peace treaty. Okay, so in this peace treaty, we see the purple team lose some land. So they lost their claim over here, except for this tiny piece right here. I purposely kept that. They are going to keep that as a port. And maroon team doesn't get anything because they're just defending themselves, and they didn't really want any land anyway. But we're going to see the blue team, take these lands from the purple team. So the purple team has been weakened and now is mostly only an island nation. What are they gonna do? They're gonna go west and take no, not like that. They're gonna take these 3 islands. And they're gonna be the ones to actually discover Spain or Iberia for the most part. So they're gonna set up a little port right there, and they're gonna set up a little port right here. So yeah, they're starting to become the big Mediterranean daddy, as you like to call them. But let's shift away from that. Let's go to the Balkan. Now we see the green team being the green team. They're gonna expand down here. We're gonna see them expand down here into Greek territory. Now, since there are not any humans here, they can take all the land they want. So they're gonna take a big chunk out of it. Well, big, not too big, but they're gonna take that much out of modern day Greece. They're also gonna expand eastward, actually, and meet up right over here. So yeah, they've got that much land. We can basically just call them Greece now, even though they basically aren't Greek. But also we're gonna see these guys start to expand northward. But they're gonna get stopped by the red team, and they decide to draw up some new borders, with the orange team getting that land, and the red team getting this much land. So the Croats can't expand any more west, so they're gonna expand eastward as one would. And they're not gonna expand too much because something is gonna happen, and that thing that's gonna happen it's gonna happen. But the thing that's gonna happen is a rebellion to overthrow the government is gonna happen right in here. We're gonna say that's a major city, and it's gonna have a rebellion, and they're gonna start. They're gonna start taking. They want to overthrow the government. They want to put in a new democratic system because all of these guys are just really, like monarchies at this point. And the red team takes this chance to start invading into the orange team. The orange team is gonna say nuh-uh, and they're only gonna get like a little sliver of land in their progress because the orange team, it's pretty powerful to say. So they're gonna start pushing these guys back, cut them off from the coast, and they're just gonna push them up into here. Now these guys are like, oh no, we're gonna lose. So they decide peace. So they decide not peace treaty. They're gonna expand here up north. And they're gonna be like, hey, we'll give you your land back if you let us form a country up here. And they're gonna say, okay. So we're gonna have a new country being formed north of the orange team. AKA my favorite country. You didn't hear that last part, did you? So these guys' capital, I don't know, let's just say it's like, I don't know, come on. Let's just say it's right there. And we're gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna end off the video. We're gonna see we're gonna see a lot of expansion. Oh my god, man. These guys are gonna take the rest of Sardinia. And there's gonna be a race for this coast. A race for this coast over here. So the red team's gonna start to blitz like they did against the purple team. And these guys are gonna start advancing over here. They're not war, it's just like a race. Like the nuclear race. No, the space race, yes. And they're like, you know what, let's just create a state that's equally influenced by the both of us. So they're going to create a new nation right here. And we're just going to call them we're going to call them the dark red team. Yeah. We're going to do that. So they're going to be influenced by both these two countries. And we're going to put their capital right here. It's like a middle one. And, oh, I forgot to erase that. So we're just going to say that the orange team gives, like, I don't know, this much land to the red team in compensation. Okay, now, we're going to do power ranking, because I want to do one at the end of every episode. Okay, so. No, I don't want it that big. Anyway, at numero 1, we have the red team. At number 2, we have the orange team. Because these guys, you don't know how strong they are. They pretty strong. I'd say they can be everyone besides these guys. At number 3, we have Naples. I don't know if I spelled that right. But at number 4, we have the purple team. At numero 5, come on, we have the maroon team. Did I spell that right? I don't think I did. At number 6, we have. Oh, no, I don't want to put that. We have the green team. Who is texting me on Discord right now? I'll check that later. But at number 6, we have the green team. And number 7, we have the dark red team. And at number 8, we have the gold team. Memorize them? Yeah, because guess what? Oh, hang on. Now they're gone. But that's actually going to finish it off for today's episode. I hope you guys liked it.